everyone, and welcome to today's reading. I hope that all is well. If you're new here, I am LeeApocrypha, and it is a pleasure to meet you. If you're returning, welcome back, soul family. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Yesterday, I posted a couple of videos, and I would highly recommend checking those out. One of them was a predictions video, and that shit is really serious. I'll just quickly mention that a lot of spiritualists, whether they're religious or they are not religious, a lot of people who understand war, people who understand politics, people who understand the environment or nature or the earth, like, many people are coming to the consensus that shit's going down and it's only gonna get worse before it gets better. So I would highly recommend, I just saw 111, checking that out. Send it to your loved ones. But I digress. So a message only from our guides. Two of Cups. Ooh. Only our guides. Only the truth. Nothing but the truth. Not what we want to hear, but what we need to hear right now. Oh. Two of Cups. I'm seeing mirroring. I'm seeing someone looking at themselves. Although the Two of Cups can be a love card, I'm seeing this as somebody like looking in the mirror. Somebody making that decision to go within, to fulfill themselves. Going within to make sure they are emotionally stable. Reminding themselves that they have that within themselves. And that they shouldn't go looking around to find that. Let's see. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. Not all is lost. Seven of Pentacles. You're going to have to plant seeds and tend to them to make sure that they grow. Just don't get caught up in the process. Things take time. And that's natural. That's nature. A tree takes years and years and years to actually grow to a big tree. It's not something that takes a couple months. There's a need for lots of patience. The Fool in reverse. Don't be afraid when things change. Don't be afraid when you have to up and leave, when you have to make a decision that's going to be the best thing for you and your family. Don't be afraid to experience change, because change is the only constant in life. The Hanged Man in reverse, or in this case, the Hanged Dragon. The earth is changing. People are required to change. Change our perspectives. Learn new things. Ace of Cups. But doing so with an open heart. That despite all the chaos around, having an open heart is necessary. Yeah, you gotta protect yourself and everything, but take care of each other too. Page of Swords. Face the truth. You don't want to see the fact that there's changes. Your guides or people around you have been talking about change. Just because you don't want to face it doesn't mean it's not there. Face it or don't. That's on you. I saw 55 and then 5. So 555 may be significant. Sire of Swords in reverse. Again, like, you're gonna have to face the truth. The next generation. This is about the next generation. And not the one that does all this stupid shit. The next generation that goes through all of this turmoil and learns to help others, but also how to take care of themselves. Six of Wands in reverse. It's gonna feel very gloom. It's gonna feel like all is lost. Many people will lose everything or lose a lot. It's not gonna feel victorious. It's gonna feel overwhelming, to say the very, very fucking least, but that's the energy that's coming through. 3 of Wands. It's gonna be hard to see past the current events. It's gonna be hard to see past what is currently going on in order to see the bright, the light at the end of the tunnel. 4 of Cups. And I saw 656, but at a quick glance, it looked like 666. So that may be a significant number to somebody as well. Could be about balance. So this is the balancing out of energies, whether we like it or not. It's not an evil or bad thing. It just is. 4 of Cups in reverse. It's best to remain hopeful that despite what is lost, despite the hardships, to say the very least, to know that tomorrow is a new day. And it's up to you to fight for that or to give up on it. I'm seeing in my mind, there's this meme of like some guy who's digging and he's mining. And just this much closer to like a whole wall of diamonds. But then he gives up. And then the next person, it shows them that they're mining and they're going all at it. And they're not giving up. And that same wall of diamonds is right there. So are you going to be the person to give up just because shit gets hard? Or are you going to be the person to keep going so that you can see the light at the end of the tunnel? So that you can experience the beauty that is meant for this next generation. The Tower. Sudden unseen events, sudden upheaval, unwanted changes, drastic changes for many, many people. This is not something we want to hear, but these are messages that have been coming through more and more and more and more. So it's time. So be mindful. Knight of Cups. I could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, this was the exact card that started the next reading, the past reading, or the reading that I just talked about. So if you want to know more about what kind of events are happening and what's going to go down, what's going to happen, I posted that predictions video. It's not stuff that I want to happen, but I mean, hey, it's stuff that whether we like it or not, it's already happening. So Yeah, that's a thing. So prepare. That video, I titled it "Do Not Fear, Just Prepare." Predictions, things like that. So let me pull from one of my other dragon decks. I'm getting hungry. Oh no, I forgot something at home. Damn. Oh well. Might forget stuff, but I mean, your life is more important than anything that you can forget. There will be other opportunities to find what you were looking for. Tranquility, harmonious in action. So what I'm getting from this is, despite the chaos, it's not saying to like stay and do nothing, which I mentioned in the previous reading. If there's an evacuation, evacuate. But what I'm getting here is there needs to be this calmness, this inner peace, and it's gonna be nearly impossible. Not impossible, but it's going to feel nearly impossible to feel this inner peace despite all the chaos and all the loss and all the challenge and all the destruction and all of that that's going on. But this is a necessary energy. This is something that could literally save your life and others around you. Be the person that can bring peace to the situation, that can help other people. I saw 1212 who are really struggling worse to find some kind of inner peace. Don't give up on your path. Don't give up on your spirituality or your religion or your beliefs or whatever it is that you believe. You do you. But don't give up on that just because somebody else tells you you have to. And even if for your safety and the safety of your loved ones, if you have to, you don't. Never give it up for anybody. Nobody can read your mind. And that's something that we're lucky, I guess. If people force you to give up your beliefs, to give up your rights, to give up whatever it is within you already. It's not something that you can ever truly give up unless you choose to. You can do rituals, full-blown rituals in your head. What are you doing? Oh, I'm so tired. I'm just sleeping. Whatever. What are you doing? I'm just thinking. About what? Well, what else? Things are changing. It's inevitable. Things get harder and get worse before they get better. It's like if you have a big mess and you're cleaning, you're decluttering, chances are it's gonna look like a worse mess before it's clean. The cleansing is happening. And that's in all shapes and forms. I just saw 1414. All right. So, I mean, underneath is knowledge. You know this. You feel this. Even if you want to not admit it to yourself. Doesn't matter whether you want it or not. If it is what it is what it is. Like, it's better to have faith and believe and heal, help yourself and others, than to give up just because shit gets hard. This next generation is very different. I'm not saying this generation that is currently in existence. I'm saying the generation that's coming after all the hardship. That's going to be a new earth, as they call it. And that's what I'm seeing too. I'm seeing and hearing new earth. And that is in many ways. Alright, so I love you guys. Take care. Prepare mentally, physically, emotionally. If you're somebody who has medications, stock up while you can on what you can, but learn alternative remedies for whatever is going to alleviate your whatever you're going through. If gas is cheaper right now where you live, so where I live it's closer to 3 than 4, like it was like last week. If you have money for it, stock up, like fill up that gas tank, whatever it is you gotta do, make that bug out bag. Have shit ready, because you never know. And it's better to have what you need and not need it than to not have it and need it. Trust me. Because the mass majority of people are not gonna have what they need. And they're gonna do anything to get it. So, I love you guys. This is not intentional to be like a fearful thing. It's not to scare anybody, but it is a warning. So heed the warning, or don't, but I don't think that'd be the smart thing to do. So here we are. Where are we gonna go? Who knows? 1717. There's lots of signs and synchronicities, and more people are just gonna keep talking about it. More and more energies are gonna keep. If you're meditating and you're getting the same kind of energy, like, stop doubting it. So yeah. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. It doesn't matter how dark it is, whether it's the stars or it's even your inner light. Keep going. You will be happy that you did. Even in the moment when it feels like all is truly lost. Not all is truly lost. Every day that we are breathing is another day to make better. So let's try and do that, and let's do our best to remain in our faith, in our beliefs, in our spirit guides, whatever you believe, whether your right hand path, left hand path, no path, center path, circular, square, rectangle, star, heart, whatever. Yeah. So thank you for being here. Don't give up on yourself, your loved ones, or your path, your beliefs. But be open-minded. And we can only do the best that we can do. So let's do our best. And try to uplift ourselves and each other. It is not the end, even though it feels like it. Every end is a new beginning. And it would be better to experience that new beginning. Alright, love you guys. And I hope to see you in the next reading. And I'm sure that will be something different. But we shall see. Bye.